Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today is day 4 of the 12 days of fitness. Today's question is, what is your biggest struggle when it comes to fitness and how do you handle it? So my biggest struggle ever that I'm constantly dealing with is that I'm afraid of getting fat. And I know this is, I'm sure all of you are saying, oh, that's so dumb, like that's so stupid, but it's just, it's in my head. I know it's in my head, but I can't stop it from like thinking that. So to me it's not stupid, to me it's something real, and I'm sure there are a lot of other people around the world who have the same issue, but it's just whenever I make a mistake, so to say, or drink alcohol or skip a workout or just anything that negatively affects my progress, I suddenly think, oh no, I'll get fat. And I know it's not true, but the thought enters my head, and no matter how much like self-talk, no matter how much I tell myself, oh it's stupid, or I look in the mirror and I tell myself, oh that's so dumb, like I'm not getting fat, I still think that, and it's hard. So how do I handle this? So I go through most of the like self-reinforcing behaviors. So I self-talk. I tell myself things like, you've been working out for this much and this much, it's time for a rest, or you just took all these finals and you did all these projects and now it's time to celebrate, so you deserve some alcohol, you deserve some cake. It's the holidays, it's one time a year, you can do it. Or I go and look myself in the mirror, and like it doesn't always help, sometimes it does. Maybe I go look back at progress pictures. It's just hard, like, and then sometimes seeking approval from other people, like it reinforces your approval of yourself. But sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes other people's opinions don't matter here, and I just have to pick myself up. So it is difficult, and I tell myself things like, I don't need to go to the gym every day because my life isn't about the gym. My life is my life, and why does the way that I look, dictate how I choose to live my life? It's just a lot of self-talk, really, a lot of positive thinking, a lot of logical thinking, actually. So I try to break up the illogical thoughts that accompany whatever actions that happen and me getting fat, because those things in reality, they don't connect, but in my mind they do connect. So whenever I can logically break those two up in my head, then they'll become two separate things, and then I can suddenly focus on my life again and not have all this anxiety and all this worry. So it'll always be a continuous problem, I think, that I'll struggle with, but I think I'm getting better at managing it, and I'm getting better at knowing how my brain works, and definitely that kind of like cognitive behavioral therapy kind of thing, where you're changing your thoughts, which changes your beliefs, which changes your actions. So I gotta attack those thoughts first before I can go to anywhere else. So that's what I do. That's my biggest struggle when it comes to fitness, when it comes to life. It's a big struggle. I mean, I have other struggles too, but this is probably the most recurring one, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate, and I hope that we'll all just get through this together. So that's day 4. Have a great holiday.